Today's Whereabout travels to Omaha, Nebraska. Perched on the edge of a once sprawling American frontier town, Omaha is a place where past and present meet face to face. Once considered a gateway to the West, today this town is known as much for its art galleries and indie music scene as it is for steaks and wide-open, windswept plains. There's a sort of refreshing confidence here that you don't always find in the Midwest. Most Omaha residents that you meet will tell you that, yeah, their town is a pretty great place. Start exploring this town at its historic epicenter, the Old Market, located on the southeast side of downtown. Here, you'll find tons of historic charm, vintage brick warehouses with antique painted signs, and horse-drawn carriages carrying passengers down the cobblestone streets. Art galleries, restaurants, and bars, one after another on every block. There's something for every taste here, from casual pubs to upscale fine dining. If you've never visited Omaha, Brickway Brewing on Jackson Street is a great place to start. This place was the first distillery in Nebraska since Prohibition, and the owner even helped change state law to allow manufacturing spirits. That's some serious commitment to drinking. Try a flight of their homemade spirits, or sip on the IPA, or Hefeweizen, with unique, bright tastes of banana and clove. Be sure to catch a tour on the weekends for a behind-the-scenes look at the brewing process. Cocktail aficionados will love Berry and Rye, a contemporary old market lounge that specializes in crafting vintage drinks. Try the Debonair Pear, the Dark Side, Trinidad Smoke, or any one of the other enticingly named creations handcrafted by the artisan bartenders. On the weekends, make a reservation ahead of time or expect to wait at this popular spot. Wilson and Washburn is located just a few blocks away, in the city's once seedy and lawless sporting district. The bar pays homage to two of the city's most notorious and beloved citizens, Anna Wilson, a madam once known locally as Queen of the Underworld, and her best employee, Josie Washburn. Munch on some beet chips, jalapeno corn fritters, or smoked wings, while sampling from their 24 beers on tap. If you've got a bigger appetite, try the mac and cheese, burgers, or fish and chips, and be sure to leave some room for dessert, or as they like to call it here, happy endings. After all that drinking, wander over to the Hot Shops to tour a collection of working artist galleries. Hot Shops is a short walk from Old Market, in a neighborhood known as North Downtown, or NODO for short. If you're lucky, you might get a demonstration by one of the artisan blacksmiths or glassblowers while you're there. A little further away is the Northside neighborhood of Benson, a diverse area that's quickly becoming a hotspot for Omaha hipsters. Chow down on a cheap and delicious slice of pizza at Baxter's, then grab a drink at Infusion Brewery or casually upscale cocktail lounge, Flug Park, before catching a show at the Waiting Room, with performances by some of the area's and the country's best acts in alternative and hip-hop. And don't leave without stopping into Beercade, a craft beer bar with classic arcade games like Tetris, Street Fighter, and Asteroid. The quarters fly quickly, so be sure to bring extra change. When visiting Omaha, be sure to stop by some of the city's great outdoor attractions. Near downtown, there's the Pedestrian Mall, with its picturesque landscape, great views of the skyline, and outdoor slides. Walk or bike the Bob Carey pedestrian bridge across the Missouri River into Iowa, and stand in two states at once. A little further south, the Henry Dorley Zoo is a great way to spend the day. Get incredible close-up views of the animals, travel to the depths of the sea in their aquarium, walk through the country's largest indoor desert, and visit their indoor jungle with waterfalls, lush greenery, and monkeys everywhere. With a thriving art and music scene, great restaurants and bars, and tons of friendly Midwestern character, you'll find Omaha to be a great place on the Great Plains. Check out all these places and more on our website,